Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is me, Jhay Anne. So, today, during my 10 months stay here in Slovakia, there are like things I have noticed and I compared from my country where I live. That's Philippines. So, there are like things that you will notice, like we don't do these things in the Philippines, and I hope Filipinos also do this kind, or we don't have like that, or we have this, we don't have that. Like it's very common, right? I know Europe and Philippines, they are two different part of the world, like totally different. So, but here are the few things I have noticed. So let's first, reusable bags. Yes, you do recycled bags here, or when you go to the shop, you need to have your bag, or if not, you have to pay for it. In the Philippines, it's like plastic everywhere for free, even if you will just buy like small things, like one piece of something, like one piece of egg, they will give you a plastic, and it's cheap. If you will buy plastic, they will put it in a plastic bag also. What can I do? But actually, there are like some parts of in the Philippines where you need to pay plastic, and then when you go to the grocery, they will put it in a recycled paper bag, and it's hard to carry that kind of bag, especially if you have like some frozen things. It normally rip. So for sure, people there take their own bags, or maybe they buy plastic bags. Next is like weekly. I'm not sure if it's weekly. We normally receive or get some leaflets or magazines, or is it like, what do you call that? Where there are lists of good deals in the supermarket, in the grocery, like that. And yeah, you can check what you can buy or what are on sale. And then in the Philippines, it doesn't work like that. Like normally we don't have deals, good deals, nothing on sale, expensive. They said it's cheaper in the Philippines, but during my stay here, I would say when you buying groceries, it's much more cheaper here. And also, we normally like eat outside once in a while, and I have noticed that they don't give or serve free water. Here in the Philippines, they do. You can get free water, but normally some restaurants or fast food, they have like tap water, but some they have like the mineral water. We call it mineral water. But it doesn't have like the same mineral water here, like there are bubbles. I'm not used to that one. So there, you can have water here, but you actually have to pay for it. Next, so here, fruits. Everybody loves fruits, but in the Philippines, we eat fruits like fruit itself. We don't cook it, or do we make dessert from the fruit? Yes, like jam, but not really. Here we have cakes made of fruits, breads, and like the side dish, something like that. Like, and sometimes I'm not really used to it. I admit it. I'm not very into it. Like some cake sweet, and then you will taste something sour. But I appreciate it and I like it. And I also love banana bread. In the Philippines, we eat rice. Life. Rice is life. In the Philippines, we eat like 3 times a day, 2 to 3 times a day. Some people eat like 3 to 5 times a day. Yep. Here, it's like just once a week or twice. Potato Potato is life here, or they have like a lot of carbs that they can prepare. But yeah, in the Philippines, we ate only rice. Next is, let me fix how I am sitting right now, is that the people here are polite in a way that, like, when you are walking around or when you see somebody from the elevator or somewhere, they normally get dobry jen. In the Philippines, no. But we do smile to strangers, and Slovaks don't. They greet you, but not like good morning. But we do greet our neighbors. Good morning. Yes. Another thing is I have a lot of nephews and niece, and the kids in the Philippines are naughty. Like, God. So should I say, or should I say spoiled? Here, I have observed that the kids here are not like that. Like running around, like crying in the public. No, they're not like that. I think my daughter is the naughtiest here. And yeah, like normally when the parents said sit down, they sit. They don't run around. Like, eat this, they will eat it. Like, oh wow, what a nice kid. Did you notice that also here, or am I the only one who noticed that? Let me know. Another one is that the security guards, like when you go to the shopping mall, there are security guards outside the mall. There is a security guard at the entrance that will check if you have any weapon or something, check your bag or something. And when you go inside the grocery or then the department store, there are security guards. Like, also security guards walking around. There are security guards in a restaurant, in the gas station, not here. More honest people here in Slovakia than in the Philippines, or what? But yeah, it's the truth. One more, bus stop. The bus stop in the Philippines, like, everywhere. Well, mostly in the province, but it doesn't, not I think in Manila. But normally you can stop, like, after 1 meter, somebody will para po. After 1 meter, the car will stop, or the jeep or the bus. Here, there's like a designated point or area where the bus can stop to pick or drop passengers. And that's a good thing, I think, because to avoid traffic. More convenient. Especially for the drivers, for the cars. Yes. I don't drive, and I don't have car, but yeah. In the Philippines, it's like traffic everywhere all the time. That's stressful, right? Next is when you eat in the fast food in the Philippines. The people order food, and then after they eat, they just leave the tray, the containers, the plates there on the table. Here, when you eat here, you finish the food and you will keep the tray with the plate, glass, and everything back to the place where should it belong. Like, what do you call that? It's not like a bin, but there's like a place for that tray that it should be there. So for the next people who will come there, they can use it again. They don't have to wait for somebody to clean it. So let's admit it. The main dish mostly in the Philippines are sweets. Sweet spaghetti, sweet adobo. Sometimes the, what do you call that? The soup are sweet. The main dish here normally is salty. They are more on salty here, and I don't know. I don't know why all the foods there are sweet, and the sweet food here are dessert, not the main dish. And here is the last thing. I'm watching people watch news, right? And then when I'm watching news here, I notice that when the what's in the TV, it's normally news about what's happening around the world, like some calamities or disasters, like in Asia there's like a flooding, and some updates like about corona, some holidays, what else, if there's like some few accidents, politics, those things. In the Philippines, I have noticed that when I'm watching news, I notice mostly are like crimes. I mean, it's like a sad thing to watch news. That's why I don't watch news in the Philippines. And also, so they have news about Hollywood, Hollywood actresses or actors, jokes, weather. There's also weather forecast here, and yeah, but like those like negative things that's going on, like somebody died, somebody had accident, like a lot of things going on there. Like you will see that in the local and then the national news. There are actually more things I have noticed, but those are like the main thing I have noticed during my 10 more than 10 months of stay here in Slovakia. So I'm not really comparing. So if you also notice something, or if you've been to the Philippines, and yep, just let me know there in the comment box. It's winter and it's cold. I just showered. So that's it for today's video. I think it's getting dark. It's getting dark. It's 2 p.m. here. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and then that's it. And happy weekend, everyone. Ciao!